morning, Covalent TV. This is Marina Shafir, the problem, the one and only problem, the only problem that you will ever need. And I wanted to give a shout out to Daryl and Werner. And I just wanted to say, keep on stepping and keep on being honest and keep on being hardworking. And thank you for supporting me, and thank you for consistently being there for when I am performing. I just want to say thank you, and keep doing you. Keep being the honest podcast problem that you are. Take it easy.
Are we rolling? Are we rolling? Covalent, Covalent TV, Covalent, Covalent TV. Get some records.
What am I doing, bro?
What up, Mr. Kate here. Make sure you're checking out Covalent TV.
Oh, man, camera's bugging out. There we go. Here I am. Guys, I hope and I pray that we reach everybody around the world and especially in this nation. But if it's one thing I know, Paul Triple Nose Levesque is never beating those allegations. So that means, welcome to your WWE SmackDown Live review. This is your boy, Mr. Starkson.
Big Dub.
What is going on, beautiful people? What is going on? How is everybody doing? Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Tonight is one of them nights, ladies and gentlemen. And you know what? I hate it. I hate that tonight is one of these nights because I actually got something to do after this stream. So this is going to be one of our very, very quick ones. And it looks like we got all the old people popping in here, some new people. I see y'all, man.
There we go.
But the problem is unfortunately can't stay for a long time. But we are going to do the best to still drop off that good work at your front doorstep. So y'all better do what y'all supposed to do quick, fast, and in a goddamn hurry. Like gang, comment gang, share gang, and donation gang. Hit the Cash App or the Streamlabs link. Also, we doing the Truth Seekers roll call. So if you are one of our, viewers that you always come in here and show the necessary love, go ahead, do the Truth Seekers roll call in the comment section. Oh, my God. Now, I know we have a job to do, and, Lord, there's a lot of people that got released from theirs, but we still have our job to do, ladies and gentlemen, and that is bring you beautiful people the news, holding one special. Oh, it didn't want to do it. Dumbass accountable and bring you facts, data, statistics as we go, because that is just what we do here. I'm taking a call live on the show. Werner, give the people the news.
All righty, so we have some releases today. We have a few in WWE. We got Sonya Deville, who's been released. We have Cedric Alexander, who's been released. We also have the Authors of Pain, who have been released, and Paul Ellering, who has been released.
Don't call me while I'm streaming. If you have my number, don't call me while I'm streaming. You know who you are, bitches. You know who you are. You know who you are. I told your ass when you left the last time. But continue with your news, Werner.
And Bear Boulder from AEW has been fired.
Who? Say the name again?
Bear Boulder has been fired.
My boy Bear Boulder has been released from AEW because from what I heard, he was putting the grip skidleys on people. You can't be running around putting the grip skidleys on people.
He was arrested for battery by strangulation.
And we not talking about Duracell.
No.
No. Be careful out here now. You can't just go around choking everybody up. I know sometimes you want to. We all got people we want to go choke out. Yeah?
Bruh.
There we go. Soundboard's working now. Working now. You tell me now. Oh, Werner. It's time to have a heart-to-heart discussion.
Blair Davenport has also been released.
Yeah, that's one I put up on the page as well. Yeah. Before I say what I'm finna say, guys, I want to make this very, 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 very clear. We hope these people bounce back, find work, and find fulfillment, be it in professional wrestling or their personal lives. Everything that we are about to say, it is not from a place of, being inconsiderate or being like, it's not that. Y'all know our nature. Y'all know how we get down. We wish for the success for everybody in this situation because, if you've ever lost a job in your life, especially if you got something coming up, you know how painful and terrible that can be for you. Some people have ended up homeless. You never know what can happen in his life. So, guys, we really want these people to bounce back and find something that fulfills them, not only financially, but as a person as well, because, we only got one life to live. So I want to make sure I preface before I say what I'm finna say next. Okay. Now, the next thing I'm finna say is a product of truth hurting. That's why I wanted a truth seekers roll call in the comment section. That was why I wanted a truth seekers roll call in the comment section, because I think all of our truth seekers know what I'm finna say next. Maybe you do, maybe you don't actually. I don't know. But if you've been watching us for a long time, you should know what I'm about to say next. This is hard to say considering the circumstance, but it needs to be said.
Mm-hmm.
This is why you don't burn bridges. Me and Werner have been Werner, we've been preaching the gospel of this for like the last 4 months. Heavy. Like I'm talking African elephant heavy.
Mm-hmm.
We've been blue whale heavy. We've dead ass been telling everybody this for the past 4 months. Now, I was told through the grapevine that releases were on the way, but I was told this, funny enough, I was told this a while ago. I remember telling Werner this off camera. I told Werner this off camera a while ago. I'm like, WWE is about to get it popping again on the release front.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess they delayed it. I don't know. Maybe they just delayed it for whatever reason or another. But yeah, guys, I knew this was actually coming. I actually knew this was coming. I didn't know who. I remember telling Werner, I don't have names. But from what I heard, it was another round of releases coming. And here we are. But I'm going to go back to my original point because I want to make sure I drive this one home as much as I possibly can. Because, again, I know some wrestlers watch. I said some. A lot of wrestlers actually watch our show. And I want you to know this. If you are watching our show right now, again, we root for you to find whatever it is you are looking for. But this is why you don't burn bridges. And I'm going to say one person in particular that this is going to affect the most. And Swole, I know you've seen our shit once or twice. I know you have. So if you take this the wrong way, beloved, I don't know what to tell you. If you tweeted us, I don't know what to tell you. I'm just keeping it a buck. This is why you don't crash out on the way out somewhere and have your husband stick up for you and have your husband play that role with you, play the dummy role with you. Because now, guess what? That's a means of income that could go into your household that might not be there.
Mm-hmm.
This is why you got to play the game real careful. You got to be super careful when you play this game, dude. It's here. This is a here today, gone tomorrow type of business. And I think even fans, even like our supporters, our truth seekers, I think even if you've never wrestled a day in your life, you should know that that is the nature of any entertainment business. There's people that go on stage play tours and they do the stage play tour for 10 plus years. And then they just replace them with somebody younger and don't really tell them nothing other than they're fired. This happens in every walk of life of entertainment. We've all seen that one old anchor get replaced by the young chick with the mini skirt. We've seen it. We've all seen it. But guess what? Do those old anchors burn bridges in case another network wants to hire them?
No.
Hell, just the bitch in the mini skirt burn a bridge in case someone wants to hire them. No, if anything, they fuck them like Joy Taylor. That was a little dark, but it's the truth. Joy Taylor was fucking. It's the truth. It's the truth. These new female anchors just be fucking. They don't even got to worry about a release. They got to worry about that coochie releasing from that peen. Yeah, but in all seriousness, this is a big product. Now, guys, we could get into fantasy booking of where we felt people should have went, what people should have done, and what they shouldn't have done. I kind of don't want to get into that because it feels disingenuous at this point.
Mm-hmm.
But yet again, I have to spin the block and go back to Cedric Alexander. I have to. Because, dude, you were kikiing and ha-haing over the CM Punk all-in thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I expect you to you know, take the side of your wife, and I understand that part of it. As a man, that's fine. I get that. That's fine. But as a man, also, on the flip side, you got to be able to tell your wife, hey, babe, you tripping. Calm down. I'm out here trying to get this money and let you sit at the crib. You burning the bridge before I got a chance to cross it, baby. Please, for the sake of the household, keep your mouth shut. That's what a man does.
Mm-hmm.
You don't let no woman be the downfall of your household. And again, I mean this with no disrespect. But let's spin the block on Cedric on this too. Didn't he just re-up his deal last year?
Yep. Wasn't he also in a tag team with one of the cash people?
Hold on, Werner, real quick. We got to get ready to say this at the same time. This is another reason why these last 3-4 months we've been bashing into you young wrestlers' heads. When it comes to WWE, do not sign
on the dotted line.
Ain't we been saying, truth seekers in the comment section, how many times have we said that in the past 3 months alone? I wouldn't be shocked if this is Gable this time next year. Not rooting for it, not hoping for it.
No,
but God. I wouldn't be shocked if this is Gable this time next year.
Along with the Creed brothers.
Or hell, could be a post-WrestleMania release.
Yeah, who knows?
You know what? And guys, let's be honest, and then I'm gonna let Werner cook for a second. Let's tell the truth of why this is really happening.
Mm-hmm.
Let's tell the truth of why this is really happening. This is something else we've been putting in y'all heads for the last 3 months. WWE ain't as hot as they want you to believe. We've been telling y'all this. We've been saying this. WWE is spending money faster than they making it. We've been trying to tell y'all. All them LED ring aprons, LED everything, pyro, brand new deals for your top of the roster stars. That shit costs money.
Mm-hmm.
That shit costs money. And I don't know if y'all knew this. SmackDown tonight wasn't a sellout.
Mm-mm.
And what did I just say on the last review, guys? If you think Jey Uso, no, that was Monday, I think. If you think Jey Uso is going to do good business post-Mania after winning that belt, I need whatever crack you smoking. I need whatever optimism crack you smoking. I need it. Give it to me. I need it. I'm fiending for it. Give it to me. Give me what I want. Give it to me. I need it. This is going to get worse before it gets better. And you know what? I'm going to be a little bit of a hypocrite here. I know I just said we ain't going to get into fantasy booking. This ain't really even fantasy booking. This is something that, boy, I bet you wish you wouldn't have did that. B. Priestley, beloved. I know the backstory with you and Britt and early AEW. I know the stuff that went on backstage. I understand why you felt compelled and more pushed to signing with WWE. That part of it I understand. But at some point, you got to have the mental makeup to go, I'm going to overcome this because I know I'm better than this bitch and stay there. You could have been one of the top, because she's an excellent heel. I don't know if you guys know that about her. She could have been one of the top women's heels in AEW from day one if she would have stayed. She let WWE pick up that phone, whisper sweet pimp nothings in that ear of hers. Yeah, my baby, we gonna go to Space Mountain. Everything is gonna be great. I'm gonna buy you the finest furs, baby. You let them spit all that bullshit in your ear. And now look at you. And I'm not saying that as a dunk. Again, we don't mean this in any malicious way. I'm not saying that as a dunk, but I mean, look at the circumstance. She would be a top heel in the AEW women's division right now. And you know what's so good? It's a blessing. Guess what, B. Priestley? You could still end up being that. But you know what I would do this time? If you sign a deal with AEW, if I'm Tony Khan, I'm making you sign a 7-year deal.
Yeah.
You gonna commit to me. You gonna commit to me. That's what I'm gonna do with all. If I'm Tony Khan, that's what I'm doing with all these motherfuckers that laughed at me and kee-heed and ha-ha'd at my downfall and turned a nose up to my promotion to go chase clout and fucking WWE. 7-year deals minimum.
Mm-hmm.
Or take the WWE route. 5-year deals minimum.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to play it a little more reasonable and a little more fair. 5-year deals minimum. Hey, and KO, Kevin Owens, hey, Kevin Cartman, guess what, bro? You finna learn this lesson the hard way too, G.
Mm-hmm.
You about to learn this lesson the hard way too. You about to, by year 3 of that deal, ooh. Because they got you. Just like they got Chad Gable. Oh, they got you, bro. 5 years at your big age? 5 years? Homie, I would have, if I'm you, I'm going to the negotiating table saying, hey, bro, 2 or nothing. And 1 year is an option year. You can do that, Kevin Owens. You can do that. You know that, right? So I hope, and I'm going to wrap up in a bow with this one. So I hope every wrestler that's seeing this happen right now follows our words of what we said starting 3-4 months ago. Utilize whatever leverage you have to get the best deal possible. But I'm sorry, the best deal possible will never come from WWE.
No.
That narrative needs to be killed dead. And when this WWE ID program goes the same way as all these people that got released tonight, that's going to be another pat on the back I told you so moment, courtesy of Covalent TV. Truth Seekers roll call. Go ahead, Warner. Spit your game on this, sir.
You know, I want to parrot this. Like, I hope the ID kids are seeing this, because this is nasty work. This is what, the 3rd time, I believe, they've done releases during SmackDown.
Yeah, it's diabolical. And on the road to WrestleMania.
On the road to their biggest time of the year.
Mm-hmm. Most profitable too, right?
Most profitable time of the year. But hey, we got to we got to get rid of you. We got to get rid of you. We got to get rid of you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. Again, if you are a wrestler who watches this show, do not sign on the dotted line. But if you are one of the few that are in that unemployment line now, go hat in hand and go with an open mind wherever, whether it's AEW, NWA, DPW, Defy, Japan, wherever. Be humble, keep your head down, and do the fucking work.
Simple as that.
Simple as that.
Because WWE is not going to make it easy on y'all, man.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just call it what it is. WWE is not going to make it easy on y'all. They're not going to baby you, coddle you, none of that, okay? And appreciate Matthew Shelton for coming through with 20 schmackaroos on the Cash App. You know what? I'm gonna set a goal, man. Let's get 20 more on the Cash App. Let's get 20 more on the Cash App. Let's get that shit popping. Let's get that shit popping. Go ahead.
Also, real quick, if you are fortunate enough to get yourself over again to where WWE calls, do not sign on the dotted line.
Yeah, because you
make it hurt for them. Make it fucking hurt for them.
Oh God, Werner. this is something that we've been saying for so fucking long.
Yeah.
That's why, if you wonder why we seem so frustrated and so animated with this entire topic, it's because me and Werner have been saying this since year 2 of our show.
You know what? I'd argue year 1.
It would have probably been late year 1, but yeah.
Yeah.
But like, dude, we've been saying this for a while. Like, even before it was quote unquote cool to say, we've been saying this for a very long time. You got to play the field, dude. You gotta play the fucking field. But so many fucking wrestlers out here have WWE one-itis, and guess what it's doing to the wrestling business? Hurting it.
Big time.
We've been telling everybody WWE's existence is hurting professional wrestling more than it is helping it. The fact that there's some WWE fans out here that feel that pro wrestling itself as an entity would die if WWE died tells you how brain damaged some of these people are. That should answer a lot of questions that you may have in that noggin of yours of how WWE fans think. It just should. Said, I'm a Giant, give me a Giants deal, couple slaps here, see, Alex, here's the thing, bro. Here's the thing. At the rate WWE is going, they're only going to have the people that they are currently pushing in active storylines on the roster.
Mm-hmm.
Like, at the rate they're going, it's probably not going to be in the next 5 years. I don't think it's going to be in the next 5 years. But mark my words, in like the next 10 to 15 years, you're going to only see people on the roster that they're actually using.
Mm-hmm.
So you're just going to see the same people recycled over and over and over on every show. And you want to know how I know this? You're already starting to see signs of it.
To which we could say, here's an opportunity. If you're a promoter, become that third promotion, that ECW promotion.
Slide in,
because there's going to be talent available.
Yeah, WWE made TNA the feeder for the feeder system.
Mm-hmm. And it's only a matter of time before they buy that.
Alex, that is a phenomenal comment. I think you were joking, but that ended up being a phenomenal comment.
That is a phenomenal comment.
Said they're building a cinematic universe. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You are 100% correct. Like the core characters, like the Avengers.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to have Chris Evans, Robert Downey Jr., Scarlett Johansson, Mark Ruffalo. Yeah, that's what it's going to become. Yeah, I'm glad you said that. That's what it's going to become. It's going to become the WWE Cinematic Universe.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm glad I'm not the only one that sees it that way. Like, before you know it, you're going to look up and be like, damn, the only people that are on the roster are the people that they're using on TV. And they're just going to cycle them year in and year out, year in and year. They're just going to cycle them. You can see where this shit is going.
Mm-hmm.
They already use like the same cast and crew of 20 people on every show.
Mm-hmm.
They even send them to NXT on occasion. I'm trying to tell you. Guys, we try not to drop off I told you so's just as good work in these facts, data, and statistics. We really do, but like, man, remember we said this shit.
Mm-hmm.
Remember we said it. Don't act surprised when it does happen. Because y'all going to be like, damn. They was right. And guess what? I'm sorry, Matthew Sutton. I got to give you a little bit of shit. I'm not trying to guilt trip him because it's obviously not his fault. But can we finally admit that Karrion Kross is a lost cause and everything he touches turns into shit?
For love of God.
Can you finally admit that there's nothing there with him, dude? Like on this stream. Tonight we're going to make him kiss the ring a little bit. On this stream, can you admit that Karrion Kross isn't worth his weight in shit? Can you finally admit it? Because if Karrion Kross was a main event caliber star and he was carrying this faction, do you think this faction would have been released?
Mm-mm.
Again, not trying to put it all on him, But you don't see any members of the Bloodline getting released.
No, they're getting world title opportunities.
And they're reproducing like fucking Hershey's makes chocolate. Marlo, me and you. Okay, see, Marlo said it for me. See, I didn't have to say it. Thank you. Marlo said it for me. Honestly, I'm shocked Karrion Kross is still employed. I'm like shocked. I was low-key expecting it when I saw they got fucking released. Authors of Pain and Paul L. I'm like, here comes Karrion. Matthew, we tried to tell you, man. We tried to tell you, bro. He's just not what you think he is, dude. He's just not. He said, okay, he admitted it. He said, you are correct. Yeah, man. I hate having to see people let go of their fandoms of people, but you got to, dude. You never see, the only person you see us fanboy over is Harley Cameron, and that's because she deserves it.
Oh, God.
And Toni Storm, because she deserves it.
Oh, God, yes.
You don't see us fanboying over motherfuckers that we be like, oh, well, you know, it's kind of 50-50 with them. No, we just be like, hey, man, they got to step their game up. I didn't just automatically say everything Sting did in AEW was good. Ask Werner.
No, you've been pretty critical of that.
He was sitting here for every review. And Sting is my favorite wrestler of all time. This is why you can't be a fucking fanboy. This is why you can't be a fanboy or a fangirl of no particular wrestler. I don't care if you are watching as a fan. Never get too attached to these wrestlers, bro.
No, if you really think about it, if you become a podcaster, it kills your fandom.
Yeah, it does, because now you have to look at them through an analytical lens. And once you start looking at them through an analytical lens, you like, ooh. Ooh. Yikes. It gets a little shaky. Yeah, Miguel said Jeff Hardy worked with Cross and then Jeff left WWE. Matthew said Harley and Tony pay rent every time you see them. Yeah, what can you say bad about them? See, that's a difference. What can you say? We would have to work really hard to find something bad to say about either one of those ladies.
Oh.
Even from an analytical lens.
Right.
See what I'm saying? Said, like, man, they've been using this Bloodline storyline for like 6 years now, and all of a sudden, you know, Drew McIntyre has a problem with them. Kevin Owens. I hate how Facebook cuts off comments. God, that gets on my goddamn nerves. Said, the TikTok WWE fanboys say different. They live and breathe WWE. Oh, you don't have to tell me nothing when it comes to that.
TikTok, really?
Alex, dude, I wish you watched the show a little more consistently. We talk about that all the time. We talk about the WWE bubble all the time. It is all they fucking consume. Dead ass. It's all they consume. And I even gave an analogy. I said it's like they'll peek outside the bubble once in every blue moon to see what's out there. And then they run back into the bubble and go, guys, you won't believe what I saw out there. There's this guy named Will Ospreay, and he does flips, and that's all he does. That's all he does, really. Of course, that's what you're going to think when you looking through that dirty-ass bubble you fucking live in. That WWE goddamn fanboy bubble you live in. Of course, that's what you're going to think of a Will Ospreay. So, no, we've discussed that before. Come on, man. Yeah, you can't even nitpick them. Yo, that's where we've reached a tipping point with these motherfuckers. You can't even have a general minor criticism of this fucking product without them coming out with fucking pitchforks and tiki torches. And you just be like, damn, dude, I didn't even say anything that bad. Like, if Werner was more active on his own personal Twitter account, and he put, man, this Raw on Netflix keeps having all these glitches. I guarantee you within 30 minutes, he would have had 45 plus drones underneath that shit telling him to shut up.
Oh, yeah, easily.
And that they hope his family dies and all types of crazy shit.
Well, you care about his flippy shit.
Bruh, like they can't handle it, dude. good faith debates, bad faith debate. You know what's so funny? When you stoop to their level in a bad faith debate or you go into a battle of wits with them, they're so unarmed.
Oh, easily.
They're so unarmed. They go to the most childish fucking insults possible. They cannot have a good faith debate. They can't. You know why? Because they know it sucks. They know it sucks. So only thing they could do is bring up metrics that don't go into their pocket. Come on, man. No, Cobra, we said that. We said if WWE burns, it's gonna burn from within. We've been saying that for a long time now. All right, guys. Man, I don't even want to do drone accountability. I feel like we cooking. You want to hold off drone accountability to Monday?
Sure, we can keep going.
I'm like, fuck it. I'm like, dude, we've been cooking. So shit, fuck that. Any last comments you want to get on this before we get into the show that smacks us down?
I think that WWE is bad.
Sounded like a kid. I think WWE's bad.
Bad.
Go ahead.
Look, Miguel, I get what you're saying. They kept certain people and released others. That's how the game goes. They prefer those people over who they fired. It's all a picking game. That's all it is. Who can kiss the ring more? Apparently right now it's those people.
This was going to be one of my talking points before the releases started. Funny enough, it's just funny how things work out sometimes. This is something else I want to touch on just real fast. It's going to be real quick. Be careful of who you let virtue signal towards you. You see how Kevin Owens does all that, oh, my daughter, oh, I protect everything, I'm so liberal, I love everything and all things at once, and everybody's a prick that doesn't agree with every little liberal take I have, and oh, you're a piece of shit, and you remember how he was just so gung-ho liberal? You just re-signed with a company full of people that would take your daughter into another room and do unkind things to her, sir. So be careful who you let project that little virtue signaling shit on you. Be very mindful. First of all, I think virtue signaling in general is bad. You either address something for what it is or you leave it alone. All that. Well, if you don't agree that women should have this right, then in which case you might be this. No. I'm a grown ass man. We don't do that in here. Truth seekers, we don't do that in here. Okay? If I see y'all doing that in here, I'm packing you up. We don't do that shit in here. Something is either a problem and it gets addressed, or you just sit back, shut the fuck up. Simple as that. None of that, oh, I'm going to virtue signal. Oh, I'm Kevin Owens. I have daughters, and oh my God. And oh, these things are so terrible happening in the world. But look at the company you just re-upped for 5 years with. You just re-upped for 5 years with a company that had a black man getting whooped on the first NXT of fucking Black History Month. That's the company you just resigned with. Kevin Liberal, Sammy Liberal. That's the when it comes to making these motherfuckers stand on all this bullshit and these fucking fake virtues they claim to stand on, put some money in front of their face and see how fast them virtues and them morals go away. How long? Now that's my talking point. That's my TM right there. How long have I been saying that? How long have I been saying that?
At least since year 2.
I keep telling y'all, stop falling for that bullshit. Good Lord. And it all started with that John Cena Make-A-Wish shit. You gotta respect Sheena because she does a lot of Make-A-Wishes, not without a camera there. And I would always say that. Oh, and I would get killed for it in the wrestling forums back in the day. I would get killed for it. You think there's always a camera there? Well, it always seems to be pictures.
Mm-hmm.
That would be my rebuttal every time, where there always seems to be pictures. That's where this all started. You can root a lot of this fake ass virtue signaling within WWE to John Cena. You could point it back to him. You could point a lot of that shit back to him. Because he's the king of being a fake ass, punk ass, mark ass, virtue signaling pussy. He's been that for a long time. And I would tell him that to his face. Somebody said to me, somebody tried to pull that bullshit on me again, like, oh, well, if you were talking to him, it'd be different. If he wanted to utilize you on something and use his platform for you, that'd be different. No, it wouldn't.
Mm-mm.
I told him, motherfucker, if Cena walked up to me, extended his hand, I would look at his hand and be like, okay. I would stare at his hand until he pulled it back. You don't get no love over here, fuck boy. Disrespectfully. Come on, man. Come on, man. Y'all got to wake up, dude. You got blocked by so many Jey fanboys for saying he sucks. You know why? That's their way of going, we know he does, but you're not supposed to say it. We know he does, but you're not supposed to say it. Only we get to say that after his flavor of the month entrance dies down. Then you can say it. But while we're still yeeting and buying yeet shirts, shut up. That's how the game go, bro. Just like how Werner was just saying. That's how the game go, bro. You can't criticize it until they criticize it. And you know who I'm referring to when I say they. Oh,
are you ready?
Yeah, when they say you can criticize it, that's fine. Hell, you know what? They'll even release a T-shirt saying you can say it sucks. Who does that point back to, Werner?
Yeah.
I was actually talking about John Cena, but sure.
Oh, okay.
That also points back to John Cena. I guess you could say Vince, because Vince is the one that sold the shirt. So, yeah, I guess you could say Vince. I'll give you that one.
They work together in harmony.
Remember when people were killing John Cena, every crowd reaction, he would come out there, and then all of a sudden a Cena sucks shirt popped up on WWE Shop? See, again, I remember this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
All these new WWE fans, they don't remember that shit.
And then you had the 50-50 shirt. Cena sucks, Cena rules.
Come on, bro. Come on, bro. You got y'all, man. Y'all ain't been in the trenches, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all ain't been in the trenches, bro.
It's funny how we haven't seen that in WWE Shop. Cena still sucks t-shirt.
Because now they're trying to market him as the basically like how, see, Warren, I want you to do once he finally shows up for work.
So on March 1st?
So whenever he shows up for work, I want you to keep that same energy you had for Jeff Jarrett for John Cena.
Oh, I will. No. I don't think he should have the title shot. And that little press conference of, I'm John Cena. I've worked here 23 years, and I've earned being a first-round bye into the Elimination Chamber, and I'm going to go win my 17th because I just have a big enough ego, just like Triple H, just so I can shake the hand of the person who has a bigger ego than me when they win 18. No one's fucking winning 18. There is no one on this roster right now that is set on the trajectory of winning 18 titles.
No.
None whatsoever.
And WWE won't allow it.
No.
Because that would mean that they've created someone that's bigger than the company.
Right.
Like, that's where I say... This is a Bruce Blitz trademark. If y'all remember Bruce Blitz, this is his trademark. It's like no one has ever told him that he's doing a predetermined sport. Mm-hmm. Like, he has created this own ecosystem in his head where he really thinks he's like an all-time great at something. Dude, no matter how much WWE has tried to shove you down everybody's throat, you'll never be the GOAT of anything you do in life. Mm-hmm. Not acting, not wrestling, not tiddlywinks, not nothing. And Warner brought up a good point. To even imply that there would be somebody built up to break a record that you have broken is being disingenuous at best. Dude, stop pretending like you don't know the culture of the company. You benefited from it. Dude, you're like Drake. When you benefited from the system, oh, everything was peachy keen. Now that you're not benefiting from the system, now you cutting these goddamn I'm running for president promos every time you get in front of a goddamn mic.
Randy's not going to break the streak.
Stop it. Stop it. What is with y'all, man? What? Like, dude, even a mustard seed of fucking faith with this. I don't get it. Let me give y'all a free tip. Anything you think makes sense in your head, booking wise for WWE, wipe it out. They're never going to do it. Wipe it out. Why do y'all bother fantasy booking WWE? Serious question. Why do y'all even bother fantasy booking WWE? That is such a waste of your own time. I don't get that. Werner, for the life of me, I don't get it, dude.
I don't get it either.
Come on, man. Wake the fuck up. All right, y'all. Like gang, comment gang, share gang, and donation gang. Let's hit 20 off on the Cash App, 20 more off on the Cash App. And by the way, let me shout out Robert for coming through 10 Schmackaroos with the late fees. Why are you lit?
There we go.
Bruh.
You know what I'm saying? Why are you lit? But yeah, hit that Cash App off with 20, guys. And also, I appreciate all the truth seekers being in the comment section. This is going to be a lightning fast stream. I wish it could be longer. I actually do have somewhere to be after this stream. So this one is going to fly, okay, guys? I hate, guys, when I get off this stream, I'm going to feel bad because I'm going to feel like I robbed y'all. I'm sorry, but I do have a life, okay?
Real quick, stop playing with the like button.
Oh, yeah, y'all
we
are
got
playing
23 people in the building, only 14 likes. Come on. Come on. Hit that like button. It's free.
Scroll down and hit that thumbs up right now, guys. Y'all, we ain't going to tolerate that playing with our like button shit, okay?
Especially after Wednesday.
Yeah, Wednesday was the shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all could do that all the time, but the only way we can do it is if y'all hit the like button. Y'all tell the algorithm good stories. Y'all whisper the algorithm sweet nothings when y'all scroll down and hit that thumbs up. So get it popping. We know this is going to be a quick stream, but that still shouldn't stop you from getting it popping for Covalent TV. If you are a truth seeker, then in which case you going to do that shit. All right? Show your support. Stop playing around with us in this motherfucker, man. All right, ladies and gents. It is time to get into the show. It smacks us down. Guys, it is time to get into SmackDown. Werner, be checking for any releases too, by the way, sir.
Yeah, I have Twitter up right now.
The show opens with Werner's favorite segment of the night, the usual montage of talent arriving at the arena.
Get rid of this. How many times do we need to come on this fucking review and say, get rid of this? This doesn't do anything for the match. It does not set up anything. It doesn't set up the night. It doesn't set up a storyline. It doesn't set up anything. It shows that your wrestlers are lazy and incompetent to show up on fucking time.
Okay, Warren, I'm going to give you a WWE drone rebuttal.
I
Well,
don't give
it's pre-recorded. They showed up earlier. What are you talking about?
How do you know that?
It's pre-recorded. That's why.
No, how do you know that?
You know nothing,
How do you know it's
poopy head.
Does it say pre-recorded on the bottom?
Hey, shit face, you know nothing.
Oh, yeah, because swearing makes it so much better.
That's how they fucking act.
I know.
Guys, I promise to God, that's how they fucking act. That's how they fucking act every time, dude. You ever notice when they finally do get a little bit of nuts, they nuts drop just a little bit to come in here and comment something? It's always the same fucking routine. It's either sign language or they're touting money in numbers that they don't count. It's the same thing every single time. Every single time. Oh, boy. Lord. Let's get into it, Werner. And stop playing without like button. We got 24 people sitting here. Let's go ahead and get it. Well, 22 now. Let's get it to 22 likes, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get that shit going. Troy said they're so sensitive. Sensitive is an understatement.
Facts.
Jey Uso makes his goddamn contrived, over-the-top, stupid-ass entrance that WWE fans spend their hard-earned money to bring them and their little snot noses to the show just to do, and to buy a dumbass Yeet shirt with stupid-ass font on it, as always. I want to make this a long story short. Cody would end up coming out there talking about their history and, oh, we won tag gold with each other, which I completely forgot about until Werner brought it up the other day.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, God damn, I forgot all about that shit.
And the only reason why I remember it is because they were drunk at the press conference.
Yeah, and he brought that up too. And okay, bro. And Cody, dude, this dude is such a lame ass. We maybe shared a libation or two.
I'm so white. We shared libations together.
Oh my God.
I can't say alcohol, so I'll say libations.
Here's how you know this dude is a corporate pussy. No man from Georgia, white, black, or in between, says fucking libation.
No.
That I do know. He's such a fucking cornball. Jacob Fatu and Tama Tonga, blah, 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 sets up tag match. Heels got sent packing, whatever. Moving on. Back for commercial, commentary informs us that our opening segment made a tag team main event, as I just said. Bianca Belair won by pinfall over Piper Niven, with KOD qualifying for the Women's Elimination Chamber match. Chelsea Green, beloved. I hate to say this, but damn, people were literally just comparing you to Toni Storm when it came to character work. And look at how fast WWE, well, no, let me not say WWE. Let me speak directly to the person who's doing it. Look how fast Paul Levesque cooled you off.
Mm-hmm. And with a brand new fucking title.
I mean, the shit was like magic.
Mm-hmm.
He waved a magic wand over your push, and poof, it was gone. So, Chelsea, as much as I love you, and I do think your character work is good, I don't want to hear not a soul compare anybody compare Chelsea Green to Toni Storm. I don't even want to hear you compare to Harley Cameron, let alone Toni Storm.
Yeah.
That shit is over with. Done. Finito. Over with. I don't want to hear that shit no more. Because that aura, as WWE fans like saying, aura, that aura is gone. It was like she reached the mountaintop. That's how WWE fans typically are. They're very fickle. It was like she reached the mountaintop, and the crowd just stopped giving a fuck about her. And funny enough, you know when that happens? That happens when the booker stops giving a fuck about you. That's not Chelsea's fault.
Mm-mm.
I don't want y'all to think I'm putting it on Chelsea. That's on Paul Triple Nose. I don't see color Levesque. You don't see color enough to let a black man get whooped on the NXT. Well, okay, I got you. Because I see some people putting this on Chelsea Green, and I'm like, no. Whenever we see a bad booking decision in AEW, Werner, who do we blame?
We blame Tony.
No. Triple H don't get no free pass just because he's not Vince. No.
But it's not Triple H's fault. It's the wrestler's fault in WWE.
Well,
Triple H can do no wrong. He is our savior.
Well, Werner, it's funny enough. You're trolling, but I've seen that. I've seen people actually say that.
Mm-hmm.
I've actually seen people say, well, drones. Let me stop saying people. Guys, I'm going to stop putting every wrestling fan in a basket with WWE fans. Let me stop doing that. WWE fans, I've seen them do that. It was this wrestler's fault that they couldn't stay over. And I'm like, what? Do you not know this is a predetermined sport? The booker can book that person to be at the top of the top if they want them to. That doesn't make sense. Oh, boy. Let's keep this shit rolling, man. Carmelo is going against the base guy, curse himself, Akira Tozawa, Nick Aldis set it up. Old IY make their interest to send us a break. Then we get a hype reel for WWE's LFG show on A&E.
I don't care.
Because Werner, they don't have enough programming.
No.
And
they don't have enough wrestlers that they don't have time for.
You can never have enough WWE programming, Werner.
Yeah, that's right.
Fuck out of here.
Just wait till Evolve.
Okay. Boring all this. Pretty zesty. If you beat Old IY, you'll get an opportunity at the WWE Tag Team Championships. Pretty zesty. Defeat.
Oh my God.
Fuck this shit, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out. No thanks, don't mind me. I'ma just grab my stuff and leave. Excuse me, please. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Nope. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Alright then. I don't know what the fuck just happened, but I don't really care. I'ma get the fuck up out of here. Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Now we got a comedy, and they're not even funny. Now we got a comedy jobber tag team defeating the tag team champions on a random SmackDown. And I meant to say this. Akira Tozawa had said, when, you know, after Melo said the I don't miss thing, Akira Tozawa did the airball thing. And this is how dumb this show is scripted. Carmelo comes back and he goes, I'm going to show you an airball. You want to use basketball references? Way to dunk on yourself, idiot. You just essentially said you're going to show him that you miss. Fool, you fucking idiot. Dude, I swear to God, they booked this shit for doofuses. Like, they booked this shit for the dumbest people on the planet.
Wow.
Like, I'm convinced WWE fans, the diehard, I'm convinced that they are the dumbest people on the planet. I'll show you an airball. Oh, God. Give me a fucking knife. Yeah, and Delano, yeah. Way to make Old IY look weak.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, guys, I said this on the last review, or was it Monday? It's like since Rumble, Triple H is like, I am on a mission to make my roster look as bad as possible.
Going into the biggest show of the year.
So you can only imagine what it's going to be like after WrestleMania.
Ooh.
Oh, God. Let me keep going. I got to speed it up. Okay. We get a recap of Alexa Bliss returning. Back commercial. The Jizz is again making a case that Andrade could learn a lot from him. Like what? Like what?
Who cares?
Like what?
Yeah.
Like what? Like what? What? Are you a world champion right now? Like what? What, are you going to learn how to be a fucking cuck? Oh, God. Andrade says, I did learn a lot from him, in fact. How to beat him. Pause. Cody rolls up on the Miz and complains about the kids these days. And he says he'll always have Cody's back. I'm sorry, I got that mixed up. I think it's the Miz that said that. I'm sorry, guys. Cody says he doesn't need him to have his back. The Jizz says he gets it. It's WrestleMania season of last year. This was facts plus tax. I cannot believe I'm saying this about the Miz. He was like, okay, last year it was your moment, but now everybody is rallying around Jey Uso.
That's a fact.
It's a rare moment where the WWE product shows self-awareness. Then we get a recap of that goddamn RoboCop politician fucking promo that John Cena cut, declaring himself for the Elimination Chamber. You couldn't have John Cena come on like one of these shows and just do like a quick little 2-minute match, 3-minute match to qualify?
Nope. No, I'm too busy. I'm in Budapest. I have to do a Hot Wheels movie.
Drew McIntyre basically comes out there and says damn near the same stuff he was saying on Raw. I have a gripe, and I have nowhere to wipe. I am Drew McIntyre. I want belt. I want to fight person with a grudge. This shit is lazy. This shit is lazy. This shit is lazy. This shit is lazy. He's cutting basically the same promos. And then you had him open a promo, talk about some screw Raw. And then proceed to cut a promo that sounds just like a promo he was cutting when he was on Raw. Except swap out CM Punk for Cody. Then out comes goddamn Campbell's Chunky Uso. And then, boy, Warner, Facts Plus Tax presented itself again. Because Jimmy Uso, you know what I liked about this promo? This going to be my moment of the night. I'm declaring it early. This was my moment of the night. Drew McIntyre and Jimmy Uso simultaneously acknowledging that the Yeet chant is stupid and anyone can get it over because that crowd is just that dumb.
Yes. Yes.
Did anybody else catch that? Did anybody else catch that? Because I think that was an audible, which is very rare in WWE.
Very.
I think that was an audible. Did anybody else see that? I popped for that. I said, thank you for proving our point. You could attach that presentation to anybody and it'll be over with that dumbass, goof-ass, stupid-ass crowd. Oh, boy. Then LA Knight comes out there. We had 2 self-awareness moments on this show tonight. LA Knight would come out there and basically acknowledge that he was the one that had to get his stuff in. Pause. And they all fucking get into a fight. And then he had a line that was like, it was a stinker. It's going to go down as one of the worst lines of the year. He said, hey, I think I heard somebody over here call him Drew McIntyre.
Try it.
Who writes this shit? All right, next up, we got Drew McIntyre going against Campbell's Chunky Uso in Los Angeles Night. Drew McIntyre won by pinfall with a Claymore on Los Angeles Night, which I think that was a makeup to Drew's little feelings to keep him happy.
Yep.
He got to pin the person that ruined his moment and got his shit in.
Oh my God.
I did not think Drew was this big of a beta, bro. The moment I saw Drew pin LA Knight, I said, oh, buddy, what is it, Democrat or Republican? Because that was some politics.
Yeah.
Man, that was politics. You know he bitched and moaned for that result.
Multiple times.
Los Angeles, you're going to make it up to me. You ruined my moment, even though I didn't win the Royal Rumble. Like, what you so mad for? You weren't even slated to win anyway.
But to me, it's a real sport.
AAR Priest interview backstage. Braun Strowman interrupts him and just says, you're overlooking it. He says the same thing like 3 times, but in a different way. Triple threat, him, Jacob Fatu, AAR Priest. Next. Back for commercial, we get a recap of Kevin Owens hitting a package pile driver on Sami Zayn. The production on this video package was so cringe. You would have thought Sami Zayn got sniped at the grassy knoll.
Oh.
And Kevin Owens cuts another car promo. He's back to the car promos. Look at these scars on my face. They're going to be there forever. They're never going to go away. I have to live with that. And it's all Sammy's fault because he stood and watched. He's a horrible friend and a disgusting human being we'll never forgive. Oh, shut the fuck up.
How many times do we need to see this feud? Like, they've done this, what? They've fought, what, 5 times in the last 3 years. And I don't think I'm over-exaggerating. This is getting ridiculous.
let's wrap this up because my I'm about to dip
Yeah,
out.
time. I got you.
No. I ain't getting on you. I'm just saying they just text me.
Yeah.
Carmelo Bow Wow called Tozawa. He looked like Chody got left in the dryer. I'm just gonna say it. Release Carmelo Hayes, bro.
For the love of God, he does not have it. He is not him. He's indie-rific at best.
At best. Indie-rific would be a compliment to him.
Yeah.
You said Los Angeles Knight shouldn't have taken that pin. That was dumb. Okay, well, Mr. Mayhem, you know what that was, right?
Mm-hmm.
You've been watching wrestling long enough to know when politics get played, dude. The moment I saw him, the referee come down for that 3 count, I said, oh, Drew played politics. I knew it. In that moment, I knew it. When I heard LA Knight make a reference to it in the promo and I saw him eat the pin, I said, oh. You want to know how bad I think that probably was? I think the WWE compromised media undersold Drew McIntyre's rant. I'm willing to bet that he threatened to quit.
Mm-hmm.
And Triple Nose was like, no, I'll let you pin Los Angeles Knight on a random SmackDown to keep you happy. God damn it, my camera being weird. Lord. Just been acting weird. Okay. Carmelo Bow Wow defeats Akira Tozawa with nothing but net. The base guy curse continues. Thank you, Warner.
You're welcome.
What are we supposed to gather from this? Like,
that Carmelo can only beat people smaller than him.
Like, somebody might say, oh, this is going to sound like a lack of testosterone. No, I'm being for real. What are we supposed to feel? Like, you remember when wrestling used to make you feel? Like, when you heard the Undertaker's gong, it sent a chill up your spine?
The glass breaking.
Like, when you saw Sting up in those rafters?
Mm-hmm.
What are we supposed to feel with this product? Because I don't feel shit. WWE has given me a Warner Brothers water tower worth of Novocaine and morphine mix.
Yeah.
I don't feel nothing when I watch these shows. No one has crowd connection. Again, I go back to that Drew McIntyre, Jimmy Uso moment. That was so fucking real. The both of them basically going, yeah, anyone can fucking do this. Literally, Campbell's Chunky Uso going, you think I can't say yeet? Watch this. Yeet. And the crowd did it. Like the fucking sheep that they are. I don't think Triple Nose knows how much of a self-dunk that was, by the way.
Yeah.
I think he's too dumb to know that was a self-dunk. And I think even the crowd had to be like, oh, wait, damn, we wasn't supposed to do. I think even the crowd was like, shit, we got caught. Come on, man. No, this is why. No, we've been saying that for a long time. This is the real reason why Chody left AEW for WWE. He knows this fan base is idiotic.
Mm-hmm.
They'll cheer for anything, even him.
Has a face.
Chody doesn't want to work for his crowd connection. Oh, let me say that again. Chody does not want to work for his crowd connection. That's why he left in the first place. Oh, well, what about him taking the Stardust gimmick? What about him? No. There's no way he thought that was going to connect to a crowd. Be serious. Chody doesn't want to earn his crowd connection at all. Then we get a recap of Boreman Lames getting injured by Seth Rollins at the Royal Rumble, and we go to break. Back for commercial, they show Jerry King Lawler in the crowd. Oh, yeah, Kevin Cartman, 5-year deal. There's another person that when your daughter, well, I wouldn't even say when she's of age, that if your daughter was old enough for him, he'd probably shoot his shot.
Yep.
And this is the company you decided to re-sign with, by the
Yep.
way. Just wanted to put that out there for you, bruh. Werner, encapsulate the fucking Charlotte Tiffany Stratton promo and the rest of this show. Go results based and make it fast, sir.
Charlotte Flair came out. Boo me, hate me. She doesn't give a shit. Nia Jax and Tiffany showed up. They're going to fight next week for the women's title. Winner gets, I don't know, maybe Charlotte. Who knows? Who really fucking cares? Up next, we have Alexa Bliss beating Candice LeRae to qualify for the Elimination Chamber.
Stop real quick. Alexa looked horrible.
Yeah, she did.
Oh.
Yeah, she did. And Wade Barrett had to make sure he brought that up.
Oh, she looked bad. Alexa looked bad.
Mm-hmm.
She was blown up like 2 minutes into this match.
Yeah.
She looked bad. Oh, good, she had a baby. She just came back. Shut up.
It's been 2 years.
No, Werner. Yeah, that too. But hold on, wait, Werner. This is the industry standard with the industry's top athletes and the best, right?
Best women's division of all time.
That's what y'all say.
Mm-hmm.
So there was no excuse. And like Werner just said, she was off for 2 years. She looked horrible, dude. Horrible.
She got married and had a baby.
No, she looked rough.
Yeah.
No, man. Y'all, even if you the biggest Alexa Bliss fan, you got to admit that. She looked rough.
She needs to go down to the PC quick.
And oh my goodness. In that Tiffany Stratton Charlotte Flair promo, it was like battle of the blonde hair, blue-eyed, big boob robots.
Mm-hmm.
None of them said anything worth a damn. And Charlotte Flair, for the first time ever. Normally when people say, did Charlotte Flair get a new face? I'll be like, she kind of looked the same to me.
Yeah, this time around.
Tonight, though, when she came out there, I was like, oh my fucking God, she looks sick.
Mm-hmm. I would not be surprised if she's anorexic of some kind.
No, Charlotte looks horrible, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, when people would say it before, I didn't really see it. I'm going to be honest. I didn't really see it like most people did. Like people like, oh, she left so she could get a new face. I'm like, I don't really see it. I saw it more so with Becky than I saw it with Charlotte. Look at a picture of Becky in NXT when she had like a 1 year run of where she actually was like a little cute. Look at Becky in NXT and look at her now. It don't even look like the same bitch. It don't even look like the same woman. I promise to God. Go look. It'll blow your mind. She had like a little semi-cute 6 run in NXT for like a year.
Mm-hmm.
Now Becky looks like she had her motherfucking soul stolen by Shang Tsung.
And her balls dropped.
Yeah, Becky looks bad. Now that's somebody I was like, oh, she looks different. Charlotte, I never really saw it, but now, oh my God. Jesus. Get that woman some help. Lord, baby, stay away from the knife. Please. Please, Charlotte. You got one more face. Bitch, if you get your face pulled back anymore, you're going to be farting through your nose. Respectfully. I say that with love because you a sweet person in real life. Let's wrap this up, Werner. My bad, man.
Alrighty, up next we got a backstage segment with Chelsea Green being interviewed by creator wrestler Byron Saxton. Green will face Naomi in a qualifying match for the Chamber. B-Fab and Mia Yim show up for no reason. Mia Yim said Chelsea might not be champion soon. So then Zelina Vega showed up out of nowhere, said she's going to go after the title too.
And that she's Puerto Rican.
Which blew my mind.
She's so fucking sexy, though.
Yes, she is. Up next, we got a vignette for the Street Profits. Again, no one cares. After that, we got the Motor City Machine Guns with a whole bunch of nothing. Apparently, they're going to face on Los Garza.
I'm only laughing. Hold on, bro. I'm only laughing because, like, Dude, they've had so many opportunities to pull the trigger on that Street Profits heel turn.
Son, where'd you
Yeah,
find
oh, yeah.
this?
They've had so many opportunities. Now it's to a point of where, like you just said, no one cares.
No one cares.
So many opportunities, dude. Thank you, Michael, for subscribing, by the way.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Up next, we got another vignette, but this time Damian Priest, then Braun Strowman, and Jacob Fatu. Again, no one cares. Now we have our main event, Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso defeating Jacob Fatu and Tama Tonga. No one cares. As Cody was getting his raised hand, Solo Sikoa ran in with a hoodie covering his face and did the Samoan spike on Cody. End of show.
-10, no moment. Well, no, I said what my moment was. Literally, Drew McIntyre and his own brother, Jimmy Campbell's Chunky Uso, admitting that anybody can do that stupid yeet shit with that dumbass WWE crowd.
Yep.
That's my moment of the night. That is the biggest self-awareness you'll probably see out of WWE the rest of this year.
Yep.
And Lobo Zozo, yes. Good to see you back, by the way. I'm glad you ain't run off and you ain't be like, oh, man, they was picking on me. But you said, watch tonight SmackDown, made me miss Rampage. Who you telling?
Oh, God.
Who you we took it for granted. I think we honestly took it for granted.
Yeah, we really took that for granted.
Jade would, remember I said this, guys, would not be surprised to see her release within the next calendar year.
Yep.
I'm going to leave it at that.
Yep.
And if I'm Tony, I don't take her back.
Yep.
I've said that. Love Jade. Love as a person. She's watched the show before. Even liked one stream one time.
Ooh.
I appreciate you. You know I love you, Jade. But if I'm Tony, I don't take you back. He gave you the world and matched WWE's deal, and you still went. That's the biggest business middle finger you can give somebody.
I'm tired of talking about AEW. I'm here now.
Never do that again, Werner. Never do that again. But fucking, yeah, I'm telling you right now, guys. Yeah, if I'm Tony Khan, I give her a business middle finger right back and don't even come to the table. Go see what TNA got for you. Oh, right.
Oh, oops.
Damn.
Oops.
Uh-oh. Which goes back to what I said at the beginning, ladies and gentlemen. Do not burn bridges in professional wrestling. And if you are a young wrestler, even an old wrestler that's about to become a free agent, do not sign on the dotted line. What will it take for y'all to learn, bro? We're going to give you a rating and let's get the fuck up out of here, man.
-10, moment of the night. Jimmy and Drew proving that WWE fans are sheep.
With ease. With relative ease.
With ease.
Like, didn't even have to try. Yeah, Lobo Zozo, you came in here late. We already discussed all that. I know you used to coming in here, and by this point, we just getting into the primary show, but I got somewhere to be. Literally, my ride is, like, waiting on me. So, we about to get up out of here. Clear the air real quick. I mean, I said, in a way, my clear the air is just basically what I said at the beginning. Because that can apply to real life, too, man. Don't burn bridges, dude. Don't go full Kanye. Because Kanye is crashing the fuck out right now. I don't know what's going on with him. But yeah, don't burn bridges. You never know. You know the old saying, guys. The same people you see on the way up, you see them on the way down. And a lot of wrestlers are about to learn this shit the hard way. Said maybe Jay should go to NWA and wrestle in high school. Jay's going to have to figure something out.
Yeah.
Because, again, if I'm Tony Khan, I turn her right back around. You want to come? Wait, you want to come where? No. Remember when I matched that deal? And I'm certain he probably offered her some guaranteed championships, too.
Yep.
Remember when you turned my deal down? Remember that? No, go ahead and thug it out. You got it, big homie. All right, y'all. But it's time for me to get the fuck up out of here, guys. So therefore, going once, going twice, and so to the man with the braids in his hair. So, sign off yet again. It's the epitome of black excellence, the king of dimes, and just your boy, Mr. Starks, and
the big and football by the Messiah, some cute sixes, and the internal pessimist, Big Dub.
Peace out, y'all.
See you Monday.